Okay, hey go people. This is part 2 of this Sparks, Nevada chase on the suspect here. I'll put a link in part 1 if you didn't watch it, but I had to stop for a phone call. So let's finish this up and see what happens here.
Get out of the truck, man! Get out of the truck! Alright, well, we can talk out here as soon as you listen to my commands, man.
Okay, so we know who he is. They've stopped him, as I said in part 1. There's really no reason to keep chasing this guy right now. We know who he is. But these cops ain't giving up.
Hey, man, you know I can't do that, man. Come on, you step out for me and we can talk about it. Come on, man, step out for me, man. Hey, brother, I don't know why it's happening. That's why I'm trying to...
I know why it's happening. I fucking know why it's happening.
All right, calm down, man.
No, I don't have to calm down. I know why it's happening. He knows why it's happening. You know why it's happening.
Okay, it's very common when you're dealing with crooks that they think, especially paranoid cranker people who are paranoid or they're running drugs, they think the cops are watching them, they think everybody's watching them, they think they're going to get busted, they think their dealer's ripping them off. They just, it puts you in that hyper sense of a state. You don't get any sleep. You're going all the time. You just get paranoid. So it's very common for crooks to think when you contact them, oh no, you know the cousin of the brother of the guy that stopped me last week and that's why you're stopping me. Or you're dating the wife of the friend of the sister and that's why you're stopping. So they always have this elaborate plan that you're supposed to know what they know and they know that you know it when you don't have a freaking clue.
Hey, brother, is your name Joseph? All right, Joe. Hey.
Okay, so right here we have good identification on the guy. We know who he is, his truck, register him. Why chase him after this? If he drives off, look, he's driving like a maniac. He's endangering the public. We'll hook him up later. We'll go park at his house. We'll wait for him to drive up.
Hey, man, I don't know. Hey, listen, man, I don't know what happened. I just got here, okay? I heard.
Now, they're saying he's a trained hostage negotiator. I mean, I don't know what his training is. Maybe he went through an 8-hour class. I mean, I went through, when I was on a SWAT team, I was a negotiator for a while, and I went through, I think, a week or 2-week course with the FBI on how to be a hostage negotiator. Does that make us like we do everything right? No, but it kind of gets us to where we don't want to aggravate him. We don't want to bargain for certain things like guns or, you know, there's like 3 or 4 things you never want to bargain. I think drugs, guns, and something else. But anyway, you know, that was another life ago. Shit, seems like. So this guy is talking a little bit better, and he's trying to communicate. He's trying to find common goals. He's trying to get something that we can agree with. He's trying to not get this guy jacked up. He wants to stay away. If he's hostage negotiating in his training, he wants to stay away from hot topics. We don't want to let the family get involved. We don't want to let him vent about the family. We want to try to keep him on how do we end this thing? What can we do to, you know, so the guy's not doing a bad job. He's trying to talk to him.
You took off from us, but here's the deal, man. We can't go up to the car. You need to come out to us, okay? And I'm not saying you did, okay? But here's the deal, brother. We need you, you know, we need you to get...
Got to be careful about calling people brother, because they're like, hey, man, we're not friends. We ain't brothers, you know. So you call somebody brother, you can set them off. It's better to stick to their name. So, I mean, this guy shouldn't be doing that, because I don't know what this guy said, but I would guess he said, I ain't your brother, because they're just confrontational. So you don't want to give them something to be confrontational about.
The truck, okay, and we can talk from there, all right? Here's the deal, all right? Because you took off from us, we don't know... Joseph, I don't know what you got in the truck, okay? I can't do that.
See, I wouldn't have went for, I don't know what you have in the truck, because now it seems like I want to search his truck, and that can set him off. I'd be like, look, dude, anytime somebody leaves or runs from us, we have to get you out of the car and have you walk back to our vehicle. That's our policy. If we don't do it, we get in trouble. And none of us wants to get in trouble. Okay, so we got rules to follow. I'm sure you got rules at your job. Just work with us, dude. Hop on out. Let us talk to you. I guarantee you nobody's going to slam you, even if I'm lying. I don't really care. I want him to believe whatever I'm saying. And, I can't control everybody else. If he gets out and some cop runs up and tackles him, I can't control that. But he doesn't need to know that. I need to say what I need to say to get him to get out of that truck. And I don't want to give him things to where he wants to stay in the truck and thinks I'm coming after to search him, and I'm doing that.
He's still refusing to get out, requesting officers to come.
At some point, if I was doing this, I would try to get the guy. I go, hey, dude, how about we do this? How about you step out of the truck, then I'll walk, and I'll meet you halfway. Therefore, you ain't got to come back to me, and I don't have to go all the way up to your truck, and we'll meet each other halfway. Can we do that? Again, you want to get the guy, find something you can agree with when you're, dealing with unreasonable people. Sometimes it's tough, believe me.
To the door of his truck.
All right. That's not. I'm not worried about your truck running out of gas or anything, Joseph. But
See, I don't want to say I'm not worried about your truck running. I don't want to minimize the things that he's worried about. That can excite them. It's like, of course you don't care, motherfucker. You don't care about it because it ain't your motherfucking truck, but I got to get to work. And then you just set them off. So this guy may be a trained house negotiator, but he's doing some things that I kind of disagree with. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I know I'm going to have the people where, you just think you're... I'm not. I'm just giving you another alternative on how he could handle it. Now, why do you think he's revving his truck right now? I mean, my initial thing is he wants to tell these guys, fuck you. I'm going to make my truck loud, and then I'm going to say, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And he's trying to make them walk up to the truck. So he wants to be in control, and he's trying to trick them up to the truck. Another thing he may be getting ready to do is he may be getting ready to throw it in reverse or throw it forward. I mean, we don't know what his mindset is. Is he doing this just because he's pissed off and he wants to fight with the cops? Is he doing this because he knows he's going to die tonight? Is he doing this? We don't know.
There's nowhere to go.
I want to have a chat right now. I want to have a chat right now.
Joseph, don't do it, man. There's nowhere to go.
Joseph, I can't do that. I already explained that to you, man. But hey, I want to, Joseph, I want to talk to you. Joseph, I want to help you out, man, but you got to work with me.
The last 3 fucking days to talk to somebody, court department, and look what it takes to fucking do.
Okay.
How many times have I asked?
So it sounds like he said he went to the apartment 3 days trying to get somebody to talk to him. Nobody talked to him. They probably think he's crazy and they're ignoring him. And now he's doing this, claiming he wants somebody to listen to him. Again, it's hard to have a reasonable conversation with unreasonable people.
I don't know. I have never dealt with you. I've never heard of you.
All crankers and all crooks think they're the most wanted, the most important, and thinks every cop knows them and every cop is out to get them and all cops lying. So he's convinced that this guy knows him. And I mean, I've dealt with a lot of people that I never heard of and they were convinced that I knew him.
Joseph, come on out, man, so we can talk, dude. I just don't understand why you won't come out and just talk to us.
Joseph, there's nowhere to go, man.
when you tell people there's nowhere to go, you can't do this, that's not necessarily a good thing. Because they're going to do everything they can to prove you wrong.
Joseph, you need to stop.
Joseph!
Stop.
Joseph! Joseph!
Joseph, I need...
Now, as a cop for many years, I know this guy is pissed off at the world. He's pissed off at his girlfriend. He just lost his job. This dude's not really trying to kill anybody. He's not doing anything. Now, there's going to be some cop here who's going to want to defend these cops and go, we don't know if he would have went over and killed his wife. Yeah, we don't know. But we could go to his house, and we could talk to his wife, and we could sit at his house and wait, and we could stake out his house, and when he showed up, we can arrest him there. So there's just no point in me, like, you know what, just let him go. There was another video I just watched, and the guy ran off, and the cop was like, just let him go. And he ended up stopping, because nobody was chasing him. But I thought the cop said there was nowhere to go. Didn't that cop say there's nowhere to go? Damn. Guess he proved him wrong. Damn, it took him forever to get around there. That dude's freaking in the next county. What the hell? You guys, how long does it take to jump in a car? So from a tactical perspective, if this guy wanted to pick off cops, he could have pulled over here, got out of his car with a long gun. As soon as they pulled up, he could have just sniped them all. So, again, as a cop, every day we'd be like, man, how many times could this guy could have got us if we screwed up? We'd go through that. Not every day, but a lot of days that either went bad or we dealt with some really bad people. We got a lot of guns or something. It'd be like, shit, man, they could have had us if they'd have done that, or they could have had us if they'd have done that. So that way you kind of improve your tactics, like how can we prevent that? So when you're chasing a guy like this, you lose sight of him. It's always dangerous because he has the advantage. He can lie in wait and ambush you. Okay, so it looks like that's him up there maybe? Or is that another cop? I think that's him making a U-turn. Huh, there we go. Making a U-turn.
Coming back.
Okay, so now we're chasing him for a nonviolent incident, and we know who he is, and we could just let him go. And when there's somebody shooting up a school, the Supreme Court said cops have no duty to act and no duty to protect. When a woman calls the police for a restraining order and the guy kills her and she sues, the Supreme Court said there's no duty for cops to protect you. So there's no duty to protect you when you're freaking in danger, but they're going to chase this guy to the end of the earth.
Turn down the south side of the fence.
Look how many cops are here. He's already passed 5 cars, and here's another 5. Now, the reason why none of these cops are like ramming him or using their car is he really hasn't done anything to use deadly force yet. Not that I know of, unless they know something I didn't.
And that goes way back out. You guys pit him if you can. Pit him if you can.
Okay, so somebody made the determination now because he went in and went out and he went through a gate. Let's go ahead and pit him. Pit him is what? Precision, whatever. Whatever the hell it used to, I can't remember the acronym. Intervention. Precision intervention technique or something like that. So anyway, pit him. They want to spin him out. They want to use the front of their car and hit his rear end and make him spin out to stop the chase. Normally, pitting is inherently dangerous and it can cause serious bodily injury and or death because the car could roll, it could knock him in a ditch, etc. So pitting is usually reserved for more violent or more dangerous people. Is this guy dangerous? If he's driving around a highway running red lights and driving crazy, then he's a danger to the public. It looks like he's stopping and arguing with the cops. Are they scared of him? Are they in fear of their life? I doubt it. So this cop cuts in front of this cop and in between these cops to get first.
Get an SUV up here.
I don't know why they want an SUV to pit a truck. A truck's pretty light in the rear end. A car can pit a truck. I'm not sure why they're calling an SUV. Maybe it's their policy that an SUV has to do the pit.
Let me pull up a pin up, Sarge. I'm right behind you.
Yeah, go ahead. Just pass me.
Okay, who thinks this pit is going to make this guy go, oh shit, I better stop now? He's ran through a gate. He's ran all over the place. So the pit was okay. A lot of times the pit jams up the transmission and stops the tires because they go sideways, and it causes the car to stall. Sometimes it doesn't, like in this case. He spun out, kept his foot on the gas, and he kept going.
Yeah, pit failed.
Come up on the right side. Right, you're not let the Tahoe get up there. If that doesn't work, I have this 3500 diesel back here.
So they're chasing a dude in a 3500 diesel. Hey, I got a 3500 diesel back here. Hey, man, I got my tank in my house. Hang on, let me get...
I think I got a flat.
You think? Everybody's passing you and you're slowing down, making a lot of noise? You think you got a flat?
Hit him now before he... Well, watch his speeds and make sure he doesn't do what it says before round. Yeah, we're too fast right now.
That was the original pit.
Continuing
Running red lights?
westbound.
No.
Copy westbound, Glendale from McCurry. Eastbound, copy eastbound. We have another Tahoe that can come up. Move over to the right. Let me know. 10-4. Break here this second. Here. Ron Meredith, Jed. Copy, Sparks from Greg.
What's
Other units head out to Greg and start shutting down intersections.
Sparks are going west or eastbound.
Cop just ran a stop sign. But Rick, they're chasing him and it's okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
Kleppy from Meredith.
Copy, eastbound, Clippy from Meredith. You guys want to try and get in front of him?
Now we're going northbound on Vista from Kleppy. We're going eastbound. Can't tell.
Yeah, his headlights are off. I'm sorry, did you say off or on? Headlights should be off. I think he damaged them when you ran the fence.
So it makes it dangerous. They're chasing a guy on a highway with no headlights at night. and they know who he is. They have his registration. They know what truck he's driving, and they're still chasing him. Now, a lot of people will be okay with this, saying he should have stopped. I think government should use more judgment and say we shouldn't endanger everybody.
HP advised that you have people east with spike strips. We're trying to get a location for setup. Ready, copy. Hey, hit him.
Looks like this cop hit him because he's pulling over. Nice job, spike stick thrower. You took out a cop. Now we only have like 14 cars chased instead of 15. Freaking idiot.
Swerving all over the place now. Watch out, guys. 40, 45 right now. When this thing stops, let's be prepared.
Boys, you got Tahoe coming up.
I'll take over the traffic break back here for the back of it.
So we've trashed probably, what, 3, 4, 5 cars right now? Flattened the tires on 3, 4 cars. Those tires are $200 a piece. That's just taxpayer money, Rick. What's the problem? This guy's running. We have no duty to protect, but we have to chase. Really?
You're taking exit 36, exit 36. Copy, exit 36, subject exiting the freeway.
We're continuing back on, it looks like, maybe. We're gonna go back westbound, looks like.
Copy, rim.
His truck's on the rim.
Copy, driving on rims. And he has no lights on for us.
He's trying to go the wrong way.
Hit him now, don't let him go the wrong way. Stop the pursuit now.
Okay. So this cop does the good thing. He says, don't let him go the way. Pit him now. Stop the pursuit. Now, I think he should have terminated the pursuit and stopped chasing him. His idea of stopping the pursuit is everybody chase him and ram him.
Yeah, looks like he's going back on the eastbound side.
Copy, continuing eastbound. Yes, eastbound. He went the wrong way on I-80. He's now back eastbound. Ted, don't try in that armored vehicle.
He just tried to ram me.
Oh, so now we're going to get more felony charges. See, we can't pursue him unless he does something violent. Now he just tried to ram me. Really? Did anybody else see that ram? Let me go back so you know what the ram looks like. He changes lanes. Okay, that's the ram. Wow, that was dangerous. Woo, that was scary. I bet the cop pooped his poo-poo pants. He pooped his little pinky poopy pants. That guy tried to ram him.
Yes, eastbound. He went the wrong way on I-80. He's now back eastbound. Ted, don't try in that armored vehicle.
He just tried to ram me.
All right, now we can keep chasing him. Whew, man, I'm glad we got that cleared up. I thought we were going to have to stop chasing him. This guy who he tried to ram me, should be held responsible for everything that happens after this. Because the pursuit wasn't terminated because of what he said. If that's true, if the pursuit wasn't terminated because of what he said, everything that happens ought to be his fault for lying.
Alright, his vehicle's sparking now.
This way.
Do you want to take my spot up here? Flat area right here if you want to go ahead and do it. Just be careful, he tried to ram me when I tried to get set in.
Oh, he tried to ram me twice. That means everybody get your guns out. He's dangerous. Get your guns out. We may have to shoot him.
301, I'm back eastbound. I'm a little bit behind you guys, but I'm back eastbound.
Okay, so when a guy's riding on rims, his forward momentum keeps him going. So he can keep going. Once you pit him, it's very hard for him to pick up that forward momentum because he's got all that friction on the rim, on the ground, on the concrete, etc. So it's much easier to pit somebody when they got a tire out.
Oh, you got a pit?
What's right here? Oh, shit.
Okay, so now he tried to get away because all the dust, and he ends up hitting a car. And I think this is where they might say, yeehaw, it's gunfight at the OK Corral. All bets are off. Everybody fire on the firing line. Ready, fire until empty.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you got a pit? Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Shots fired, shots fired.
Okay, how many rounds were fired? How many cops fired? Are you freaking kidding me? This is just freaking... This is just absolutely outrageous.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Shots fired, shots fired.
I'm surprised they didn't kill each other. They circled the wagons. I'm so surprised that a cop didn't get shot, which I have no problem with. Maybe if they start killing each other, they'll learn how to use a little fucking fire discipline. Still shooting.
Stop the car!
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Shots fired, shots fired.
I think out of all those shots, the guy lives. I think he's only hit. I'll confirm it before I end it.
Officer, sir, you good? Go.
So all the cops are asking each other if they're hit because they all were shooting.
We got damaged vehicles parked. Hey, have somebody stay on the car radio. Can't help. I can't get out of the car. Advise. On the westbound lane. To move to get safe. Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Shots fired, shots fired.
I think this guy's freaking empty and reloading. Can you believe that? He is reloading. How many cars were ruined? How many guns were fired? How many guys are off duty getting paid for the investigation? How many flat tires on a guy who ran? Now, they say he was armed because they find a gun in the passenger floorboard. Never pulled a gun and never pointed and never threatened to shoot anybody. But he had one in his car. That makes him a bad guy, so this was all justified. Total BS. I don't know if they have...
What's right here? Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
So there's a guy in this car, there's another car on the other side. Everybody shoots. Reloading.
Stop, 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 stop. Stop, stop, stop. Cross fire! Cross fire! Shots fired! Shots fired!
There's another guy. Look at this. This guy's ducking down like shit. They're shooting at me. But I can move out, and maybe I'll get in a couple shots. Even though I'm getting fired at, I'll get in there. I'll say I thought he was firing at me. Another view.
Put your hands up! Go!
Man, and people say gang members are bad when they run through a neighborhood and shoot at homes, or they drive by a car and shoot at a car indiscriminately. And they should have more training. Or no, we should get rid of the guns from all the good people. Because gang members shoot up cars and houses. But cops, they're trained. So this is good shooting. You pesky citizens shouldn't have guns. How freaking outrageous. Let me see if this guy lives. I thought he did. Joseph Patrick, police department. Store clerk at a convenience store. He stole some alcohol, left the store. So he stole alcohol. This was all over stolen alcohol. That the DA ain't even going to charge because it's under $1,000. But we got to do all this. Officers attempt to stop him. They believe a possible gunshot come from the truck. Oh, that's good. Whoever gave that statement, that saved him. Man, I thought I heard a gunshot from the truck. Yeah, me too, man. I heard that too. Shit. Officers also learned Williams had previously been arrested for battery with a deadly weapon eluding officers. Williams continued to drive without stopping. Due to Williams' erratic actions and his criminal history, officers did not approach him. For over 10 minutes, they attempted blah blah. I-80 wintered. Officers in public patrol strips rendered his vehicle. Pit maneuver. After the truck was stopped, Williams again attempted to leave the area of the truck toward the officers, hitting a patrol car as Williams continued to drive. Williams continued to attempt to drive away. No shit. He was trying to get away. He's been doing that the whole time. Williams' continued condition was not immediately known by the officers and medical attention was requested. Officers could see Williams moving around the truck. He did not respond to their command. Because of Williams' criminal history, the officers hearing a possible gunshot during the pursuit and his erratic behavior, they did not approach the vehicle, have a suspect. Williams eventually exited the vehicle, was taken into custody without further incident. Williams was transported to a local hospital and treated for his injuries. Williams survived his injuries and was later booked at the jail. Wow! Government saved the day. No duty to protect, but they saved you on this one. Sleep safe, you pesky citizens. We'll end that there.